So you know the deal, how it goes. You have the right to ask any questions. There's no bad, there's no wrong, there's no goodie either. You can ask anything you feel like. If for whatever reasons you feel like guides are not answering fully, leave that just to stay with you for a night, or while you are watching again the recording, maybe you are going to find another message for you. Anyways, one can be up to 2 hours, so we have enough time. So ask away.
Okay. So I want to ask, like, did we clear everything from my womb, and can people see me now, and you know, everything that we did for my womb?
Okay.
What else, like, do I need to do, and will I have period pain from now on?
Okay, let's see, shall we do it like in one question or like to separate it a little bit?
But I think you will get all the information like that, like always. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's then focus on the question. Repeat it once again, please, and focus on it, like try to feel it in the heart, and I will shuffle cards while you are doing that.
Should I repeat it out loud or into my head?
Yeah, you can repeat it out loud again, just for me to be sure what you are asking exactly.
Did we clear everything from my womb, and can people now see me because of the clearings and the rape thing? Do I need to clear more of it, or will it hurt again during my period? All of that.
Let's see. We have one. Queen of the Pentacles. And that is, I think, is not your favorite one. But in this deck, she's quite good, quite nice. And you can even say it represents you a little bit. Let's see what else we are having here. Okay, this one as well. Oh my God, okay.
What? Does it mean it's slow?
No, it's not. It's not. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Let's see. Okay, Queen of the Pentacles and the Fool. It represents something else, I must say. But in regards to this question, oh, okay, yes.
Okay, what do they represent?
Don't be afraid, it's okay.
You are scaring me.
I know. Okay, Queen of the Pentacles right here and the Fool. Those are your yeses. But you know already the Queen of the Pentacles, at least in my readings, it is always like, I feel impatient and I don't know how I'm going to wait a little bit to see my seeds sprouting. And also when you come to think about spring, like to spring out, basically to sprout out, that is what it means. So I'm getting here that in the spring, maybe not by the calendar, I'm getting more like the end of the April vibes, but in the spring you are going to see some of the seeds, some of the healings you've done so far, like sprouting, you know, like rewards, or if you will, rewards or presents or something like that. That is what it's going to look like. Doesn't have to be physical present, although this is the physical card. It has the message that your money is coming, but look how cute she is. She's so impatient. I mean, she looks like me when I am grumpy in the morning. That is how I see her. And she's like, come, come, come. Why aren't you fast as the rabbit or something like that? Why I need to wait on you? And this is not just for your money. This is also for one person, but we are going to get into that a little bit later. So basically what this card or your guides are saying right now, you did everything you could. Queen for the females is like the top of the world. It cannot get better than that. Everything you could have done up until this point, you did, especially when it comes to body. This is the card of the body. Especially when it comes to karma, ancestors, stuff like that, even the future ancestors. You don't have to worry about, will my children going to get this? This is definitely a confirmation that you can rest in peace when it comes to that. You don't have to be worried also about money coming in, opportunities coming in. You can even say certain meetings, maybe like soul family, but what you have to do is to never ever look back. And this is maybe the part where you are going to be like, okay, maybe I can wait, maybe I can be in the energy of I don't know what to do, you know, like I can totally be a little bit more patient, but how to not look back. And basically what they are saying in regards to your question, even outside of your question, you can even say like that, is to not look back in general, like not just look back in terms of healing, not just look back in terms of what has happened in the past, but generally, almost like you are entering totally new chapter of yours. You can even say another book, totally new book. And what your guides are saying, it's going to be for you very important to not compare your new life. You are now like a newborn, to not compare your new life to what used to be in the past. Like that is going to be the key for you to not feel any kind of womb pain, to not be any kind of discomfort. It is going to test your patience. I need to say that, but it has a very weird component in the cards. The more you are letting go, the more fast this will be. It's like a counterintuitive thing.
What exactly to let go?
Everything. Like, look at this card. This is literally your first Saturn return. And you ended the shit today. So basically, this card is all about forget about this. For you, this is all about forget about that. Forget about opportunities not coming your way. Also, forget about hard work. There is so much hard work in your cards. Not just the 10 of Wands and that vibe. It's like undescribable. I cannot even put an emphasis enough how hard this energy is. And you need to imagine this energy in a ball of light, like you're putting it out onto the earth and you're like, okay, this is it. I will never look back to this. I will not expect these past things, situations, people to repeat itself in another chapter. Okay, so there is the main, let's say, like
Can you repeat it?
Main goal for you. Do not look back into the past expecting the past to repeat itself, history to repeat itself, situations, certain person around you, certain things, habits, everything needs to go into the recycle bin in order for certain person to rise and to be your equal. But also, look, you have a Queen of the Pentacles and King of Pentacles. You don't even have to look outside of yourself. Yes, you are going to have support and everything, but this specifically talks about your inner union. So believe it or not, when you are having in the reading those two, it means you did a job and you can congratulate yourself. And the next thing is the new beginning in your physical world. So what is important here is to just like this, actually. This is how I see it in cards. He's looking towards this new beginning. And even her is looking that way in my cards. So what is the message here? to try to look forward. You don't have to be like in excitement over it. The good thing with the King and the Queen of the Pentacles is that they are always about, we are grounded in our approach. We are with both feet.
But what to do
ground.
when sometimes the past comes back, and why does it come back if I healed it, for example?
It comes back to test you. These cards that you are having, it's like a poking from the guides, you know, like this. Being like, okay, let's see, shall we go down the rabbit hole again? And we do have rabbit here, so pay attention to this sentence that I just said. That's one thing. The second thing, healing is in layers, but only if you subscribe yourself to healing like a team in your life. It is almost like cards are saying it is fucking time to live. You got very physical cards. It's not anymore about etherical stuff. It's not anymore about, you know, like going very deep and like trying to see who is dead and not is dead and what you can heal, what you can fix, stuff like that. Everything that you need to do in another chapter to really feel like your healing mattered, to really feel like womb and any other pain is not there, at least not how it used to be, is to actually try to be present, try to be in the moment, try to be in the body, and try to looking forward. And every time when a certain situation does come up for you, it's almost like Tasha when she said in one of her posts, like, pay attention to repeat until the new habit is being implemented. So this is also about paying attention to what your thoughts, feelings, especially in the body are. And when you are being faced with something that you don't like, you can totally do like this, like swipe to the left, and that's it. So basically, the whole end of your healing, if that makes sense, is to actually understand that there is nothing anymore to fix, that even in the beginning, you shouldn't fix it. You can do it out of love, but you don't need to like put yourself like a Lego stuff, you know, like it's going to be probably a little bit like I'm bored or I'm not satisfied, I feel empty, but be with that emptiness and try to fill the emptiness with new activities. You can do something with your inner child or with someone else, but try to understand that a certain grieving period will be after these situations you're having in the cards. Maybe it has to do something with the end of the first Saturn return. Certain grieving period will definitely come up, but it will be more like, oh my God, I didn't realize that I was cute even before healing. Like a cute unicorn. I was totally okay even before. And okay, I did it and I know why, but now I need to come back to my human self, as you would love to say. Actually to live in the body. And okay, you are definitely living, unlike majority of humanity, you are actually living in the body, but even more, like try to approach it from the game perspective. How can I be even more in the body? How can I sense more? What are my senses today? What I can smell, what I can taste, what I can see, hear, what is on my skin, every fucking
just
stuff
because
like that.
I'm in the body doesn't mean I'm really experiencing. I'm just like a robot, so I have to use the senses.
Exactly. And there is nothing wrong with your emotions. Queen of the Cups is on the back of the deck, but sometimes to not feel stuck, it is so important for you to not be that much into empathic side of yours, but to go into the body, even if you're not going to do anything. Like I'm just sitting and observing the sun right now that is setting below some mountain here, and I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know why I'm going to enjoy it. I don't even have a clue why, but I'm just going to be in this. So what they are also saying here, you're going to have a feeling that something is missing out, that you're nostalgic even over past, almost like you are nostalgic over the pain, healing, almost like part of you is clinging to that because that felt safer, because that puts you in the control. You know, when you're healing, you at least have some sense of control, right? At least majority of people starts like that. They're like, okay, if I do, I don't know, one presence process or one completion process, or I don't know how many fucking days of shadow work, months, years, I'm going to reach this goal, whatever that goal might be. And if you come and tell to them, but you're okay right now, why aren't you just sitting on the floor? Why don't you sit on the floor and enjoy ice cream? Majority of people, at least in the healing world, they are going to feel like you are pulling rug under their feet, because now you are giving them permission to actually enjoy. That is one of the problems. So you can reconnect with your inner child. You are having that in the cards by going down the memory lane and trying to understand what she used to love, and maybe trying to test, does she love it still? And that is the only healing you should do right now. It's not even healing. It's more like, let's go on a little adventure together and to see where this path is going to lead us. But what you definitely have in the card, part of chapter book, is definitely ending for you. And now what is coming is completely different thing. It's not even a chapter. That's why I'm comparing it to the book. It's like the whole, it's another library even. And it's going to feel like you need to adjust. Like you are, maybe that's the reason why cards and guides are saying slow down. Like the more you're slowing down, the faster you are going to be. And that also sounds like paradoxical, counterintuitive, but it's actually the truth, especially for you as someone that has Capricorn in your natal. So basically this is the lesson to master in the next weeks or months, depending on how fast you are going to be. But don't have fast as your keyword in the next at least few days, okay? Because for you, it's not about being fast, but it's more like steady wins the race, you know, like that kind of the vibe. Anyways, do let me know now what you would love to ask them when you hear all of this. Like, what is the main question that is popping up in your mind?
So we cleared the rape and everything, right?
Yeah, and you have to, almost like there's a part of you that could do a little ritual, possibly even today, because the full moon in Virgo is very beautiful for that kind of work. You could do a little ritual, not like a cutting cords, but like saying goodbye to the past in every possible way, to every person that used to be in your past, to every self of yours, to everything. And it's not about like, oh, I'm going to cut you off of me, but more like, I'm grateful for everything that we share, but now rest, my love, go, stuff like that. So almost like you are going to be newborn tomorrow, this time. And it looks like, it sounds crazy because you're like, what the fuck are you talking, Zela? That is not how things work, but you are going to be. And yes, you are going to feel like a very small baby that is about to puke or like to learn how to walk. And she's terrified, but at the same time, she's excited because this is like out of her comfort zone. Like that's another keyword for you. It is going to be like completely outside of anything you know, completely outside of your comfort zone. And you just need to make sure that you are present, like you are a big camera that wants to capture everything and, you know, like to remember it one day when you go from here, or when you want to recall these stories, like to be that precise, that in the moment that you could totally say, oh my God, that was the color of, I don't know, my couch, and that specific day I was making like a apple cinnamon pie and I can recall the smell of it, you know, like simple stuff like that. The more you're simple and the more you are in this fucking moment now, the more you're going to feel like things are actually sprouting for you, especially in the spring. Your next semi-question or question, it could be related to this or to something else.
Let me just check because.
Yes, don't worry.
So this is also for my family, right?
In terms of the situation that we cleared, are you asking for that?
Yes.
Yeah. You don't have to even think about it anymore. Almost like try to erase it from the mind. You did the healing, and now try to imagine that you are coming towards your laptop, for example, and coming towards the folder healing bad situations from every possible lifetime, and you are clicking delete. Poof, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because you did the thing, and it doesn't have to be in your backlog anymore. Release it into the light of God. And I'm burping. I literally can feel like it needs to be released. So definitely release it.
But when I am in contact with them, for example, or see them, it's not going to be weird.
For some time, it is going to be weird, but only because it is in your mind. The more you're trying to see them from this perspective, the more you're going to be like, okay, maybe they are not perfect, but they are not even those bad stuff from past lives. Almost like spirit is asking you, lean into what they are in a moment of now. Like, okay, they are maybe stupid, crazy old people, or cute, but like naive, or whatever. But they are not rapists. That is in the past life. So you can, whole subject you can put onto sleep, if that makes sense. Because you are already cleared. It's not going to be a spiritual bypassing. It's going to be like, almost like when you are cleaning the house, but you need to take the garbage, trash out into the garbage can. So take the fucking trash out into the garbage can, and then don't think about trash because you did it. That's it. It's going to
and I won't have any serious pain anymore, right?
Yeah, although they are saying it's going to be a little bit of discomfort for some time. That is why they said, you know, don't be like this Queen of the Pentacles. She's very, very cute. I love it. Like, she's like this. I'm like,
give me my things.
Exactly, yeah. But the more she leans into, okay, I am safe. This is just like an echo. You know, when you sing something in a valley and it just echoes for a little bit, but it's not your voice anymore. It is just a sound, a frequency that is going in between the mountains or whatever. I mean, I'm not a scientist for the echo, definitely, but you are getting what I'm trying to say. This is just like an illusion of some sort, if you will. It is still there, but the more your mind is like, wait a minute, I don't even have a need for this anymore, it will pass away. That was the same what happened to me while I was healing allergy. Once I decided it's not going to affect me, it went away in like 2 hours. And for my mother, that is like, she cannot comprehend. But for the healers, it's like, oh yeah, because you decided to not subscribe to it anymore. So what is your next question, my lady?
Okay, I don't know how to ask, but now can I connect with these ancestors that I was born into?
Star ancestors, yes. I will then use this one.
No, not the galactic ones. Of course, galactic ones, but also these from where I was born.
Do you want to ask them for a message? Yeah, you can. You can.
No, not just a message, but now I feel like more like I'm adopted there.
I understand, and I can see why. But they are also saying you are their body, blood. So from the perspective of the humanity, you are theirs. From the perspective of your soul and from where you are actually coming, you are what you are. But try to connect with them through stupid human activities. Like doing something that they love, and maybe you don't love that much, but like sometimes, maybe once per month, maybe once.
I don't know what they love.
For 3 months or something like that. I don't know. They are probably not going to Slava, but like, you know, like stuff like that. Like you sent me the video with that guy dancing
Oh
around.
my God.
Every possibility that is coming like that for you to go with them like that, even though you are maybe like, oh my God, try to look it from a funny perspective. Like let your inner child comes out and laugh to that, like enjoying your laughter, enjoying being like, oh my God, this is silly. That is the vibe that I'm getting. Like they are not your enemies, maybe they are not your soul family. And I do know it hurts to the majority of people when they are not born into their soul family. But on the same time, on the other hand, they are someone that, especially your mom, they decided to be like your support in a physical world, guides in the physical world, clumsy guides, stupid guides maybe, but still guides of some
But
sort.
did I do the work for them since I was born in this fucking family?
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that now you are ready to either start something your own family, right? Or like to enter entirely new cycle that could be like going around, having an adventures, enjoying, but literally enjoying the body, enjoying the, like a physical world. Almost like when you're having a baby and baby's like, oh my God, what is this? And like looking at the shelves.
Okay.
Very ordinary shelf, but baby's like, wow, shelf. Wow. Something like that, like cats are doing. I mean, look at your cat. Cat is everywhere. If she wants to be at the top of the fridge, she's going to be. I mean, you don't have to be on the top of your fridge, but like try to have silly moments. Something like going at the countryside.
Will they help me make money, and what kind of gifts do I have now to use? I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, when I think about myself as a human and as an Aida, like I love to just, share what I know and just to have fun and adventure, not to do this healing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to help if that's true, but not like this anymore. This is crazy.
I love it. I actually love it so much. See, you're already in a newborn mode. Which actually, I was shuffling the cards and look, can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already knew that, but the problem is I couldn't use it before because I was doing a lot of...
Let's try to concentrate into your question. Try to connect it from the heart space, womb space, whatever space of yours wants to connect with this, but from the body. Ask your question out loud or within this question about your gifts, humanity, stuff like that. And let's see what is going to come up.
Okay. In this new book thing that I'm going to right now, what am I supposed to do for a living? And to just... Because I love to do many stuff and I just don't understand. Sometimes I feel I don't have just one gift and I need to perfect that gift, but I can't because I have many other stuff to do. And
that is energy power. I love that. I would love to have something like that. I have like I have gifts.
It's not fun because people don't like this. People like to perfect one thing and they want to go to that mass and not to just be average.
Oh, how humanity is going to cry during the Saturn in Pisces, because Saturn in Pisces is going to be all about not perfecting anything. It's like messy. It's like when Woody Allen says, do you have like a clean sex? And someone is saying like, no, well, my friend, you're not doing sex correctly. So basically that is how it's going to be. It's going to be vile, it's going to be messy, it's going to be full of fluids, it's going to be like kind of the vibe, all of that. But that is what we are missing on. Like we completed every zodiac sign, every cycle, all of 11 of them. And now the last one, the 12th one, it's like the source itself. So this one is going to carry everything from the cycle so far, but also it's going to be like, accept that you are good. So for you, it's for you and for everyone, it's going to be like, not about mastery like that. Self-mastery would be not like I need to perfect myself or my gifts or my crafts or whatever, but more like I need to accept that I am perfection, just I am in this moment.
Yeah, I understand. But it's gonna be crazy because a certain someone is also MG. And now it has Saturn return, so it's gonna be very
Oh,
bad.
it's going to be a wild ride, yeah.
I hope not.
But you have oh my god. You have magician right over there on the side. So you do know what that means. You have everything you need right now, and you are already creator, and you need to pay very close attention to what you are manifesting in order to live that. So you can even say pay attention to what are your imaginations are in order to have that, to live your best timeline, if that makes sense. Oh my god. Okay, I love this.
Oh my god. Don't scare me.
This is so cool. I love this. Is so cool. Nice. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, like while you're here, your soul came here to have fun. Fun, joy, vitality, play is the key word for you. That is the reason why you enjoyed having inner child stuff, courses, workshops, stuff like that. Because you are, I mean, for me, you are first respected teacher in inner child healing, and then everything else. Not that doesn't mean you're not good in other stuff, but this like inner child goofing around.
And I love doing that.
Like those stories you were telling me from America, from USA, that is the essence of your inner child. You already know what that is. Like if you want to dye your hair in a crazy color, why the hell not? If you want to go and to buy something that never anyone was wearing in your country, like you are definitely going to do that. Almost like being a trendsetter in every possible area without even noticing that you are that. Naive part of you is actually something that you are not here to kill. You are here to embrace it and to love it, because that is what you are. You are not here to be, I don't know, Gardana or like, you know, those characters from the fairy tales. You are here to be like a, I don't know, a mermaid, the one, what's the name, Ariel. And like, you know how she was, like, even when her father said to her, don't go there into that cave, she was like, I'm gonna go into that cave and to have fun and to do what I
just wanted to cry, because when you said you're not here to kill the naive self, I just feel so bad.
I know, because we tried to kill her, and the good stuff when it comes to her.
It's not that I tried to kill it, but also because of my parents.
Yeah, look at this card, how beautiful she is. It's like a sun. This is sun, father. So this is also a sign and confirmation that you healed your inner masculinity, God, even father of yours. But in order to
really, I healed God, because I think I don't trust God.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be for some quiet time like that, because your mind is like a little bit in a hydration is saying that, like a backlog. But the sun, the joy, enjoyment, love, force, success, vitality, play, those are the keywords for your inner child. And not just that, to me, you are like a Disneyland, you know, like all sorts of stuff. And like the most beautiful day in Disneyland, something crazy like that. You are not feeling to me like a fancy cruiser of some sort, or like a something like that is like a, you know, like a little bit stiff. You are more playful, more like a crazy work and travel stories from USA, stuff like that. More like, okay, I'm going into some crazy country right now with a backpack, and bye everyone, see you in like 3 months. That is you. And also while you are doing that, having retreats, but not like force. Like for you, it's going to work more when you are in the flow, like, oh, now I have an idea and I'm going to do something with it without expecting perfection. Like if 3 ladies subscribe, that's good. If 100 or 1,003 ladies subscribe, that is also good. Almost like always in a movement. That is you. You are not to be in one place. In terms of house, in terms of country, in terms of job even. This is maybe going to sound a little bit sad, but you are never ever going to stay in one job for like, you know how our folks are. They are like, I have 9 to 5 until you go to retire, then that is safe. You are not like that. You are the opposite of that. You are like, if I want to go to fucking Miami, I will go there. And maybe after that, I will go somewhere else. And if I feel like, I don't know, like visiting Nora, I will do it in an instant. I will not plan it. I will be like, oh, I feel in a womb that I need to do this. And also for your womb to feel like she's always in creation process. Every idea that you're having, try to either put them somewhere, like to birth it onto the paper, to be able to see it physically, and then try to pick one, at least one, and then to implement it. And like I said to you, success is yours. Your key team for life is pretty much like with projectors. Your key team is like success. But in order to come to success, you gotta feel fear of the failure, not the failure itself, more like I need to launch this, even though I feel like I'm not okay, you know, like I just need to do it. Don't wait for you to feel comfortable around certain idea. This is not for persons, I mean for people. This is just for ideas, so pay attention to that. But for ideas, you don't have to wait for a permission, for a sign. Your only sign is your feeling in the body, and that's it. If you feel excitement, like,
So it
oh,
means it wasn't a mistake that I started this with Yona.
we will ask for that specifically, but so far it doesn't look like that. It's some kind of a lesson, though, especially when it comes to boundaries. We'll come into that because you do have that here. But what you have here, you have lineage of the rose, which is like Isis, Mary Magdalene, you know, like those kind of female guides. And you're also here to do something with that. And they are going to be annoying when it comes to this.
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, you are here to do something that has to do with Mary, the other Mary Magdalene, Isis, those lady guides, female guides, and like a goddess's ways. But you have to do it because you are here for this. You will need to either gather similar souls with a similar mission, or do it on your own if you are not capable of that right now, which is okay. They are saying both is okay, but you need to do something before jumping to, not to a work travel, but you know, like to another traveling saga of yours. Before that, like before traveling and doing something crazy, which is in your cards, you need to do one last time, which is not even one last time. This could be your whole year. Right now, you need to do some kind of a workshop or retreat or something that is connected to a certain female goddess or a certain guide, female guide, and to do this by gathering certain souls around that subject, around that healing, maybe like even womb healing or something like that, like maybe like female lineage, or like coming into the gifts, but from the female perspective, something like that. It has to be also playful because you have inner child again.
Yes, but that's what I want to do in the summer, in the Albania, at the sea.
Really, I love it. Definitely do it. This is your confirmation. And also you are here to be a mother.
When?
You're here to be a mother because you are just like that. You are the essence of the mother. Once a friend of mine said, for some lady here in Serbia, she said like, oh my God, that woman is born to be mother. She's like just like a archetype of mother, you know, like she's born to be that. So you are also like that. And if you are afraid, am I tender enough, gentle enough, motherly enough? You are. This card is confirmation. It even says that down below. So
but when? Can tell me when?
I wish. They are not giving me that. If they give, I will tell you. But what they are saying, you were practicing with Baby Yoda. They are goofing around. They are saying you are practicing with Yona too. You are practicing with yourself. The more you are with yourself, okay, you from a perspective of mother, your baby, the more you're good in that, the more you are going to feel like you are calling in your family to come. You are doing it from the womb. Another thing that you are having here, you gotta understand that your healing journey was what it was. But from now on, you are literally here to claim your right to the joy because you got the rose without thorns. And you are here to live peaceful, sweet life like a La Dolce Vita. But in order to actually have that, you gotta forget about everything that used to be like a thorn in your life. And even the boundaries, you can set boundaries with certain people, yes, but this thorn that you are having alongside with a rose without a thorn, it's not about protection and boundaries that much. It's more about clear communication. You do know what we talked about, that clear communication is going to be your path to your missions here. It's not one purpose or one mission, it's more of them, almost like doing something with water, doing something with retreats, traveling, and also always being in some kind of movement inside, like always brewing new ideas, and also outside, never to be in one place for a very long period of time. Maybe you're not going to be like Arthur, for example, like to always go from one city to another city. It doesn't have to be like that, but definitely you are not going to spend your lifetime for entirety of your lifetime in Kosovo, Albania, not even in Balkans. It's more like you are branching outside of it. And how I see you, I do see you in warm countries, not like in countries that are like, like.
Will I have my family there? Where do you see I will have my family?
Well, I don't know for family, but you got the card of the reunion, which is soul recognition, which is collaboration, partnership, and friendship, soul family. And this means when you are on the move, you are going to meet your soul family. So it is still applicable for you. Your soul family is not just on Kosovo, Albania, Balkans. Your soul family.
No, I know.
All over
but
the
I
place.
meant my family, my babies, and
I do have a sense that one of your babies is going to be born around some big body of water, like a sea or something. But for the rest, they are not giving me. Or we can also ask because we have enough time.
I know that, but I just meant like, will I be living outside of Kosovo with my family?
For some time, yes. For some time, definitely yes. Especially because you got the wastelands. So everything that is not how you say that, like an oasis for you, everything that is not abundant for you will need to be replaced. I'm even getting Dubai vibes for you.
Oh no,
like
I hate that.
Going all over the places from one warm country to another, like to experience something, but it's going to be so worth it. You will see, it's going to be like a
but not Dubai.
different luxuries, meeting different kind of people, meeting different kind of cultures, and at the same time understanding how we are unique but also similar, how like we are connected through the hearts, if that makes sense. Okay, do let me know what is your question in regards to this or something else.
I just don't want to go to Dubai. I want somewhere.
You don't have to. I just mentioned it because there's like a very luxurious vibes in your cards as well. It's like,
but that's not my thing.
Having a lot of
Even
fun.
when I have money, I still would love something more simple and just to have fun and adventure than luxury.
I know. You can always do that. They are also saying, like, the more you are returning to your core basic needs, the more you are going to feel like life makes sense again. Like that is the vibe.
Yeah, but will I have to be like alone for that, to just experience all of that and then come together with someone to make babies?
Let's see. I'm not sure because they are not getting me that vibe specifically. Let's see. Concentrate on that question to see.
Will I just travel or have adventure by myself and meet other people until I'm ready to have babies and be with them?
Okay. Oh my God. I was
Okay.
afraid of this a little bit because what I'm getting here is that, yeah, maybe you are going to go to like a 1 day thing or something, like you used to do so far, like a small trip of some sort, something. But like majority of your traveling is going to happen while you are having one baby. You can even say one of the babies could be conceived while you are traveling, but you are definitely here to do that. And you are even having this beautiful card. I love this one. This is like the destiny card.
Mhm.
So believe it or not, you are here to travel with your babies and with your husband. And this is like a higher path. This is Sophia, by the way. This is higher path. This is like a higher timeline. This is like divine plan being finally in the motion. This is like finally living from the heart. And this is like being almost like in a state of, oh my God, this is too good to be true. And the more you are leaning into it, the more it becomes like that. So to answer to your question, you are going to travel more with your kids and husband instead of while you are alone. But you do also have a come to me card, which means a certain person is going to come. And the more you are attracting like a rose, the things with the roses is that they are like totally not worrying about who is going to look at them, who they are going to attract, stuff like that. They're just opening petals by petals, almost like a yoni. So basically, you can even see this is a very sexy card. It's like attracting everything, money, opportunities, people, everything to you. So it even means that for some period of time, it is important for you to stay in Kosovo and maybe come to me, but like to stay in Kosovo because something needs to come to find you there. It finds, I mean, it sounds stupid. And this is not like, you are going to do this like a 3 years or 2 years, not even a whole year. This is more like for a certain period of time, stay where you are, even in the apartment where you are right now, because something is going to reach you. You know, when Amazon, for example, is trying to deliver the package and for whatever reason they get
But
lost.
what is going to reach me? Like a person?
Something, it could be person, they are not giving me the whole picture, but it's like a gift is finally coming towards your house. That's why I use comparison with Amazon. And the gift is very beautiful, something you were prayed for, and now you are afraid that that is finally coming towards you. You also have rose garden. Maybe try to Google which countries are having certain breeds of roses, because those countries are going to be your
Bridge
one
of
of
roses? Did you say that?
breeds
Bridge of
of roses. You know, like certain variety of roses, because something that is exotic in terms of roses will pop up, and that country will be one of your destinations. And it's also, this is a message that is not
Are you
just
saying like different types of roses or a bridge of roses? Because I didn't understand.
variety, different variety of roses. Breeds. BREADS. I'm not sure it's even spelled like that.
Okay,
More like you have sang with the dogs. This is funny. You know, like a specific types of roses that are not, let's say organic roses, because I don't know how to put it into the words in English better than this. But what they are saying, try to Google countries that are unique in terms of roses in some way. That is going to be your destination.
But what the hell is that? Well, does that even exist?
No, what I do know, Spain is having certain roses that are not anywhere else in the world. UK.
So you mean not red roses or how we have it here, but completely something else, but is a rose? Are you meaning like
I don't know how to explain it, like something that is organic, something that is, we have a word in that for that in Serbia, but I'm not sure how to explain it in English. It's like when you are do it yourself. You are making
Organic. But how do you say organic? I don't understand organic roses. I mean, we have organic roses.
from two, the third becomes, that is the word, something else.
What?
Like from two roses that are different, the third one that is not yet, I don't know how to say it because we are using
It doesn't make sense. I don't understand.
You will see it in time. Don't worry about it. What they are saying,
Okay.
you gotta lean into your innocence and to forgive yourself, to trying to kill your innocence, to be gentle with yourself when it comes to that. That is
Okay.
a big thing here. And also, I knew. See, that's the reason why I was seeing UK, Glastonbury, to be specific. There is something with Mary Magdalene's spot. Everywhere where she was going while she was alive, in each and every place there is roses I was describing from the previous cards, and you are about to see those places in this lifetime. Okay, so this is also part of where you're going to go, but they are giving you the flash wild card, and this is like surrender to the mystery. They are basically saying to you, we are not going to give you the whole picture, because part of the picture is to surrender to uncertainty and to lean onto the invisible.
Okay, just tell them that they need to give me money, and the rest, I'm gonna be okay. I will cry in the limousine or whatever.
But do you know what they are saying for the money? Do you know where your money lies? Where your money is at?
In the uncertainty.
No, even worse. Your money is in love, is in devotion, is in ecstasy, is in sex. So basically,
But no, I don't want to have sex with people just like that. Come on.
no, you don't understand. What is the second message here? Like, what is the message beneath this? Is you are not going to get money if you're not having fun, if you are not enjoying, if you are not being in orgasm with your idea, if you are not feeling orgasmic for your ideas, that is going to lend you a certain amount of money, but not abundantly big sources of money, if you know what I'm trying to say. So what you gotta understand is that the more you
I
are,
understand this perfectly, and I agree. It's okay.
the more you are, you know, like life is good, the more money will flow to you. Could you please say to me, are you satisfied with this, or you want to ask something for this, for them to be more specific?
But now, since we started to talk about money, I want to know, will I get clients that I raised my prices?
Okay.
How to show myself to get those clients to pay me 111 or 222?
Okay, I was getting the message right off the bat. In order to get your money, when you are announcing that your prices are going high, when you are staying with that decision, the more you're doing that, the more you are going to get it. But you don't have to. You are not here to go back to the levels you were. What they are saying is, like, if you are announcing high prices, you gotta stand by it.
Yes.
You gotta really
I will do that, because I always done that. So
even if someone is testing you, it could be even very close person to you, they have their right to say whatever they want to say, and you can of course establish boundaries around that. But what your guys are saying right now, you are not to be in a wasteland anymore, like in a you know, like in the middle of the desert. I mean, look at this is very poor card. Even though you are probably having far more than majority of people, still for you, from the perspective of your guides, that is nothing in comparison to what they want to give you. But in order to come to that, you gotta be drastically what you are. That's like the third card. Everything that is part of your inner child essence, put onto the notebook, like every possible gift, personality, everything that is making you for what you are right now. You gotta be that on camera. You gotta be that on your readings, in your sessions, stuff like that. And even though you are going in the beginning to have a lot of haters, but it is just because people are sensing within that you are calling them up for their BCs. You are calling them more into awakening, ascension.
I love you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to be unapologetic like a cat. Very spoiled cat, like my cat.
But am I doing that because I did with a pumpkin, for example, and with a...
Yes, but they are saying to me, you gotta do more of that. Because you are like showing to them only one color, two colors, three colors, while you are the whole fucking rainbow and even more. You are even those things that we cannot perceive with your physical eyes, you know, like frequencies that are outside of the rainbow.
That's why I love to do, for example, and that's what I plan to do, like to video myself, do everything, not just spiritual
yes.
stuff.
I see you. Honestly, how I see you like
not like those YouTubers who show everything.
Yes, I was about to say that. Because I see you like I don't know, one day in my life, you going to the groceries, cooking something, maybe doing something crazy with Yona, doing something crazy with your cat, maybe even yelling at someone, but like showing that side of yours, you know, like hello guys, I'm waiting in a line, those people are not doing what they're supposed to do, and then like showing how healed person is approaching the subject and blah blah blah, but like fully raw, not like edited. I mean, you can edit your videos, it's not what I'm saying, but don't edit yourself. Like what you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, every possible fucking body, even causal body, like every energetic body of yours needs to be shown in order for your people to spot you and to be able to come towards you, okay? Like that's your key for the money, that's your key for everything in general, even for like soulmates, soul family, stuff like that. Like they are going to see you through internet, like online, majority of them, and that is how they're going to recognize you.
And what about my twin? How is he going to see me?
Well, let's see.
Since you removed the blindfold.
Oh my God, yeah. Let's see. I was sensing that like a new return and the union card or right relationship is gonna pop out because they were like saying hello from the deck. But let's see. Let's not project. Let's see what's going to pop up actually. This one. Telepathic communication. Through heart. Oh, that one went down, okay. Maybe it is a sign that it's not going to be telepathic anymore. More than that. Okay, oh my God, okay. Oh my God, okay, what he wants to do with you.
What is that?
Can you see?
A bit, but I don't know.
Pay very close attention what this reminds you of.
Is that a baby?
You are close. When I zoom out a little bit, what
but
is
I cannot
this?
see the face.
This is literally like a pussy entrance.
Okay.
So basically you ask, how is he seeing you? Do I need to add something like very hot?
But I don't. So he sees me like a pussy.
No, and I want to say he wants to be with you in that way. Like he sees you as a very attractive, but not even that. This is very deep card. This is like when you feel like you are making love with someone even without a touch. That's how it feels like. It feels like something I wrote in February of 2020, I think. If I find it, I will send it to you. It's a very beautiful message. It's like when you meeting your soul through another's eyes and through another's pussy, another's dick or whatever, right? And when you're feeling completely merged physically with someone, even though you are not even in the same house, if you know what I'm trying to say. And also we have a compassion card. This is the one that I mentioned, the one like I feel you through heart, I feel you telepathically, astrally, I see you in my dreams. That is how he sees you, like very physically. Maybe you are popping up somewhere on the feed or online, or he's fantasizing about you because those are the cards for that. And also you do have returning to each other. I knew this card will pop up. See, this is the one. I don't know if you can see the writings down below, but it says returning to each other, but first from within. Like the more you are best friend of yours, best lover of yours, in sync with yourself and your needs, the more he is going to be attracted, if that makes sense. I knew. And also like harvest and celebrate. Yes, this is like the bloom. This is the best card in a whole deck. This is when everything that you were planting is finally sprouting out, and it's like action time. It's like creations realize it's right time. So you don't have to worry about, oh, should I need to wait until the end of Saturn return in 2025 or beginning of the 2026? I don't know. No, it's actually about the more you are enjoying yourself and being like in passionately waiting kind of the vibe, the more the thing in question, person in question will come. And healing the mother line. Okay. If you feel like you need to have a conversation with your mother, like to open up her or yourself and to have some kind of bonding, definitely do it. Because this is like what is not preventing, but it's in the road. He will come either way, but it's in the road from both sides. He needs to talk to his mother, and he'll probably be guided from the guides. And you need to be more with your mother in order for something. And the last piece of the puzzle for you is like body, being in the here, being in the now, and not spending too many times in the future, like worrying about it, but even like having castles in the future, if you know what I'm trying to say. More like the more you are here, the more that will come to you. But to be in the here, and I do know I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to like put.
Yes, I understand.
Oof, it's like literally the more you are here, the more it's going to make sense. So
let me just
try to be here. Yeah. I will do the same. Wait. Look how my guides are sparkling behind me. I don't know, can you see it? Maybe yes, maybe not. But they are so cool. Anyways, yeah. What is else? If you are going to ask, is he hearing me? Is he hearing me? Yes, he hears you. So it's not in your mind because you gather call from within. This soul call is your card that is saying, yes, this is not a bullshit, but you gotta, sacred masculine is right underneath it. Oh, this is so cool. And it's even, oh my God, you have to see this. Sacred masculine, but look, she's pregnant. Yeah. So it means he's activated. Right beneath this, it's like activation card. So you, I mean, you cannot make this up. What you need to understand, the missing puzzle for you is just to be in the body totally.
Like Vipassana, like what I did in Vipassana.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it's going to feel uncomfortable because when we arrive back to the body fully, it is like when you arrive into the house in which you weren't present for a certain amount of time, and you need to dust it off a little bit. You need to do cleaning, something,
Oh,
or you just,
in
I
mind,
mean,
everything.
or like when a roommate of yours moved out, when you just need to rearrange a little bit. So that's how it's going to feel in the beginning. Like my body is like mine, but also not mine. I'm trying to adjust to it, to every senses of mine, to everything. And the more I'm doing that, the more everything will make sense. Not like the more I'm outside of my body. So they are not even advising you to be in an imagination. They do say your thoughts are powerful, but don't use them just for imagination, visualization, of whatever. You can do that once per day, twice per day, third time per day, like 3 times per day. But like everything else needs to be you in the now, you enjoying yourself, or just being present, being gift of yours. That is what it actually means. Be present, be your own gift in order to achieve every other gift that is awaiting you. What is the next question?
Do you think
Actually,
he knows about
yeah,
twins, but maybe not twins, but something?
let's see.
No, I mean, if you don't see in that course, it's okay. I mean, those that you pulled.
No, he doesn't understand it, but his higher self is guiding him. I don't know, can you see above their heads? There is like a 2 heads of higher selves. So they are being redirected from their higher selves to be together. So what you can do, it means he's not aware, but he feels you. He knows, for example, what you are eating, knows sometimes when you need to go to the toilet.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What the fuck? I did not expect it.
But it's not like, oh, she's my twin and now I understand. There is something in the cards that our guides are saying. Sometimes a certain twin, it's not even to be fully like that, like, we are twins. It's more going to be like, I remember you, I feel you through my heart, I feel you through my soul, and I just want to be with you. And then from that point, other
But
memories
he
will come up.
knows at least about me, right? That he's feeling me.
I think
Or
he's
does he-
because guides are saying yes, sometimes not. Almost like half. Like sometimes he's I know, like I'm seeing something flashes like in between my eyes. And sometimes he's like, what the fuck is this? You know, almost like when you are asking me, what the fuck is this? Like he's quite the same, very uncertain. Sometimes he doesn't trust his abilities and he's having problems with listening to his intuition. But you can help him with, guess what? Doing the same.
Yeah.
Because you are very similar. I would actually say quite the same. So yeah.
Or what?
That is the reason why you are twins. Like it is everything you are loving and hating within yourself, it also exists with him.
But why we are so terrified then? Because of this?
Let's ask for that to see.
Because it doesn't even make sense, because I did all the healing. It's not normal to be terrified like this.
There is something that humanity is not understanding when it comes to fear. Fear is good and fear is never going to cease to exist. We are just going to learn how to work hand in hand with it. So the whole possibility is that he's mistaking excitement for fear and vice versa. And that is why he feels terrified when in reality he's not terrified, but he's excited, but also like, should I do this or not? Like that is the vibe. Let's see the next.
Am I also terrified? Because now I think I'm also like that, because what the fuck do I feel?
Yes, you are. Because there's a part of in both of you that is scared that this relationship will going to be also ordinary or not that magical in 3D, or that you are going to need to draw everything for him and vice versa. And it's not going to be like that, but it's also not going to be like eternal, you know, whatever you are seeing in like 60, 70, whatever it exists, but it is a reason why it is in those spheres, those dimensions. In this one, people need to understand that sometimes you gotta say what is on your mind without waiting on someone else to figure it out, okay? So there's a possibility that both of you are afraid of that, actually. You are just a human beings that are burping, farting, and doing all of nasty stuff. I mean, you are not shitting a rainbow, you know, like out of your butt. So once he discovers that, and vice versa, it's going to be like, oh my God, but it's okay. It's okay.
So the more I embrace my human self, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Ah, yes, trust the change, trust the seasons. This one is like embracing that everything in life comes in cycles, it's cyclicals, and
Yeah,
also
but I'm ready to embrace my human self. I'm tired.
I know, but there is like, you need to embrace your uniqueness. And I think I even told you this once, and I'm super glad it is in the cards, because you are not here to be tamed, you know? You are not an animal to be tamed. You are here to be unique. And even your messiness is making you like a fresh breath of air. So basically, why you feel like he's terrified, it's because you didn't embrace your fully your uniqueness, what makes you unique. And also there is something like a secret beginning. It's not going to be in winter, like he's definitely not coming in winter, but he's hearing you through the heart. And you got the heart card again, even though I shuffled very good, and you got the
what is my uniqueness? That's the point. Or maybe I should discover myself by just connecting with my inner child.
That is one of the possibility, but let's see.
Because I think I was, because I think I was tamed so much, and then I just don't understand anymore.
I know.
It's inside of me. I understand it is inside of me, but you know. Okay, I think we are finishing early. After this, I only have one more question.
I think I'm even changing my styles when it comes to the reading. That is interesting, because I had a last reading with one lady, and it was literally 15 minutes, and we covered like 10 questions. And she was the whole time doing like this, like, oh yeah, I already know that. And I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do for life? If my
no, that's good, because it means your intuition is working, and also it means that their intuition is working. So a combination, it is more powerful because confirmation.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. They're saying to you, you gotta be in the body to discover this. Like, body is your key for next few months. Your uniqueness lies in your body. Maybe even in acceptance of some part of the body. So try to see into that. It's almost like you don't have to bypass how you feel. Maybe you are sometimes going to look yourself and to think like, I feel stupid, I feel like this or that or whatever. And it's okay. You don't have to be, oh, I'm smart or talented straight away. But it needs to be like, okay, I feel like that, but how am I going to lead myself from that? Almost like your uniqueness lies in the fact that you are here to be a leader, but the leaders are the one that are paving the path. So part of your uniqueness lies in the body, other part lies in the government, like governing yourself, and also like leading yourself and others. And you got to understand that it's never going to come the day when you are going to feel like you know everything, and then everything is going to be like, I can be a teacher or a coach or nothing. Your life is almost like rediscovering itself for you. You are going to discover the more you are moving, but you need to move. Also like expanding by trusting the life. So basically, there is an emphasis to trust that life is going to reveal this to you, and you are not broken. So they are basically saying stop the fucking killing, and you can soften. You know, like it is safe to soften. Yeah, and also like this goddess thing. It's like a fifth time, no matter how much I shuffle, this card is coming for you. So Mary Magdalene, Mother Isis, Mother Mary, all of them. I don't know, like maybe even these fate fairies, archangels. Everything that is female is calling you to make some kind of a retreat, because that is your next puzzle for this question. Almost like you are going to feel, you know, when you let your hair down, like literally and metaphorically, and you feel like you are liberated, like you are tasting the freedom. You know how Julia is always saying, like, imagine yourself at the top of the cliff and you are doing like this and life is showering you with the blessings and everything is good. That is the feeling, like the end of a very good movie, and you know when the credits are going that the end and what is behind the end is even better. So try not to bother your heart anymore to with healing that is hard, because you did your portion of shadow work, and now your next mission is to enjoy where you landed, because it's going to be a fucking worth, fucking hilarious, fucking like abundance and everything and fucking.
Oh yes, I love that.
But the more you are trusting and opening, the better it gets, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And do try to have that conversation with your mother. Like there is something that you and your mother needs to say to each other. You don't have to force it. Maybe let her come to you, or like let the opportunity present itself and just flow with it. But it's going to happen. Something very important with her that is going to open the doors for your secret new beginnings and presence and people to enter your life. Okay. What is the next question?
My next question is why in that hypnosis I felt like my accent is here to sing, but I don't think I can sing, and I cannot trust myself even singing light language.
Oh my God. Let me see what flew out. Because your gift is singing, but somehow through empowerment, like maybe to active, oh my God, to activate people. Look, the reason why your womb is your center is because your womb is interconnected with your throat. So it's impossible for you to have active womb and to not have active voice. It doesn't mean you're always going to sound like Ariana Grande, but it is, your voice is your is having a power to activate people. So you can maybe start trying to see how you can have similar readings to Julia or people like that, like maybe to add voice activations in your readings, in your sessions. That is how your voice will come up. Like you need to dust it off a little bit. Let's see what is else.
So I need to practice. But why it got shut down? Like some people have natural good singing voice. I don't have that.
Because you are here to trust your uniqueness. Remember, you are not
sing like stupid Balkan who can sing. Come on.
Nah, no.
Oh my God, I saw yesterday a TikTok. It was so fucking funny. That girl knew how to sing, and then they were just repeating the same lyrics, like a short one. And then when it came to this guy, he started like, and then everyone started to laugh. But it was so funny because the lady in the end was beating a toy out to not laugh.
Oh my God, yeah, that's crazy.
But I will show you later. It's so funny.
Let's see what else is here for your voice.
Maybe I should practice with you again how to sing.
Oh my God. Take the next
Oh my
step.
God.
The blueprint is within you. They are saying that your voice is going to sound better, but not with you sitting and waiting for it to sound better. Okay? You gotta birth your voice.
Sing in the shower, sing while doing the dishes.
Also, you are going to notice how your voice shifts around certain people. And your voice is sometimes going to be better oracle than anything else. Like around certain people, you are going to sound squeaky. Around certain people, you're going to sound seductive. Around certain people, you're going to sound like divine masculine. But try to pay attention to what is coming outside of your throat at all times, because that is going to be your guidance. And also that is how you're going to guide others after some
Pay
time.
attention to what comes out of my throat all the time, like even what I say.
No. More like how to the tone of voice. It's not about what you are saying now, because you already mastered that, I guess. It's more about how it comes out, in what kind of tonality, what is your tone of voice. That is the key here. And also, when you are tired, it's going to sound different. And it's going to, when you really practice this, when you make it into a self-mastery of some sort, it's going to be like, oh my God, now I know just by my voice, am I tired? Am I cranky? Do I need water? Do I need a certain foods? Do I need certain sex? So there's a lot of sex in your card, so don't mind me. But they are saying your voice is very unique, and it has to be unique. Even when you start practicing it, using it for voice activations on yourself, on others, it's still going to be very unique. And there is also a calling to go within and to ask your heart about this. Like you need to do a heart meditation, heart breathing, however you call it, and to close your eyes and to ask your heart, what is my voice? What is its purpose? What should I do with it? Like your heart is going to give you even more information, but you gotta go within and to really ask it, and try to spend 20 minutes at least trying to figure it out, because you already know your clairaudience is very strong, far stronger than mine. And it makes sense that your voice is also going to be your strong suit. And also the last two cards are again about your voice sounding even better when a certain person comes into your life. I'm literally bored with these cards, yes, because they are repeating each and every message that we already know in some way, which is good, I guess. But they are saying to you, start using your voice more. Like even if you want to leaving messages for yourself, like record message for yourself 3 months from now, like past self to the future self, or like channeling future self to yourself right now. Like use your voice, because your voice is very powerful. And if you feel called to go to a certain seminar for that, definitely go. Your voice is like amazing.
But why did I think I can sing?
Because they are keep repeating, you are not here to be like Mariah Carey. She is very she's her, obviously. Or you're
do that to sing.
The more you are okay with how you are sounding, the more your voice is going to become solid and like in key, to not be off key. Okay, but the key here is to accept that right now, even right now, how you sound, it's okay.
So you are saying I need to accept how I sound in order to be
yes
better.
And also every time when you feel called to go towards someone or certain seminar or Udemy course, or I don't know, something like that, go towards it, but not like to fix it. You are not here to fix anymore. You are here to just learn something new and to look it from the lenses of adventure, because you're very adventurous, and every part of your mission, even in different areas, even in families, like I am adventure. My name, Anita, is adventure. It's literally like that.
Okay.
Do you have
Can we
more
just-
questions?
Yes. Did the channel message from Maya change now that you wrote to me for my birthday?
Let's see. Let's ask her what she wants to share with us.
Or you can also ask all of them. now we know all of their names. And this is funny. They are so cute.
Yeah, they are. They are also like your cat.
Stop saying that. Baby Yoda has started to make me my hair gray. I love her so much. She's the cutest cat ever, but sometimes I just, she can't let me sleep, and she does.
I love her. She's funny.
Come here and stay with her one night, and then you will see. You just have to wake up and yell at her every fucking 5 minutes. And she just looks at you and doesn't give a fuck.
Of course, she's a cat. That is her responsibility.
But no, there are some cats who listen. They are cute cats.
Good luck with that. My cat is also all over the place. He's maybe more sleepy than Baby Yoda, but crazy cat.
But she sleeps all day, but at night she wants to play.
Okay, they're saying to you this stuff.
What?
First of all, you got the so-called grandmother's card, which is like trust what they are knitting. Okay, you know when you want to knit the sweater. I was about to say jumper. When you are just trusting that the whole picture mosaic will be good, even without checking every now and then, when you're just trusting and when you're just receiving like this, look how she's open to receive. They're saying to you, practice attracting us, mother. Like, try to see us as little desires that are coming from the God and like showering in you and like entering your womb, and we are going to be very, very soon with you. That's one thing. Also, if you are afraid for whatever reason and you need like a reassurance from them, ask for signs. They are still saying that from the heart, of course. Ask from your heart for the sign and trust that they are going to give you. But they are also saying they are not going to come unless you slow down in order to, let me show you this commercial break.
Hello, babe. Hello, Grimalkin. I was about to say Baby Yoda. Hi, Grimalkin. Hi, baby. Meow, meow. Oh, you are so cute. Do you remember me? Hi. Meow, meow. Can you see me? Okay. Bye-bye, ladies.
Yeah. They are saying to you, tend to your body like your body is your garden. Because I do know you love flowers. You are always having some flowers in your house. This card actually makes sense. But tend to it like you're caring for your apartment, like you're caring for people you really love. You know how you're always saying, I will do anything for my family. Yes, but start with your womb, with your body. If you feel like you need a self-care, self-love day for funny activities, salon, whatever, like do it. And also make sure that your health is always in check. I do know you are already doing that, but pay attention to that. They are also saying that this part of your chapter is going to be all about finally seeing your things coming into harvest, like having a harvest. You know, when you are seeding the seeds and you're like, oh, I need to wait for like, I don't know, certain period of time. And then all of a sudden it is like a period for you to see your seeds in like a big tree, big plant of some sort, to actually see that things are working out behind the scenes. And they are saying the hardships are over, and try to pay attention for rainbows because we are in the rainbow. This is like our signs. When you see sparkles in these colors, when you are seeing rainbows in general, and especially when you are seeing our names, we are there and we are coming. but you gotta accept where you are right now, like to be okay, because you can even imagine it's like a big line, and you already did the baddest part of your life, like very bad, hard part, and now you are in the middle, not literally, but like you know what I'm trying to say, and the rest of your life is going to be pretty much like a honey and milk, like Cleopatra's life. Not the end of it, of course, but like the best part of it, definitely. So try to lean into that without actually racing towards them. They are going to come to you, but they do know already when is the right time. Trust them and trust your womb. Okay. And I do know you are sometimes like, come. But they are also saying, Baby Yoda is teaching you how it's going to be with us. Not every is going to be playful like Baby Yoda. Majority is maybe going to be like remalking, but they are still going to consume a lot of your time and energy. And they are preparing you slowly for that, because having that many kids, it's like, even though you are pretty powerful, sometimes it's going to be like, oh my God, I wish I am an Aida that is not having anyone and I have time just for me and to travel. How I was fortunate back then. So basically try to enjoy the life, how it is right now. And the more you are doing that, the faster they are going to come. Do you have more questions?
About this business now that I opened.
Yeah, we completely forgot about that.
This is my last question. I don't have any other questions.
I knew that we need to ask for this. Let me just reshuffle. Oops.
But sometimes I'm scared, for example, what if it will be a long time and I have to meet someone else and blah, blah, blah.
Did you hear?
I did.
He's meowing. The baby.
He's the cutest.
4 years of this crazy cat in my life.
Well, I don't want to wait 4 years, for example.
No. What is your question again?
I don't even know what to ask. I'm just like, oh my God. Did I do like a good thing opening this business, and will it last long, or how to approach this business? Or
let's see what is going to come up.
Oh. And everyone will see this, me saying this.
Yes. Okay, so let's see for the business. Okay, maybe you didn't think about it, but inner child courses or anything related to inner child can save your business.
Okay.
But also pay attention to not mother anyone. This is also part of that, for that. And I do know this is exactly what we talk about one of the nights. And now you have the proof. And I was afraid that this one will come out. This is the wastelands, like after apocalypse. And it says you need to be able to sustain yourself, not separately like you for yourself and business partner for herself, but together to be able to sustain. And don't try to rush anywhere. Try to see how to tend to your ideas from both sides. Like both of you need to come with a certain ideas, and then you need to brainstorm, or like I love to say, to heart storm, to see from heart, where do you want to land with those ideas? Who is your client? How you are going to approach them? And also to do that from a perspective of the flow. Of course, you are going to be organized, that is for one, but for two, what you need to practice, and she as well, is to flow a bit more, to be like, how you say that? Flexible. Yeah. But also there is something with this business. It's not a mistake, but the whole business could have started without spending that much. They are definitely saying that. So from now on, try to not spend much, okay? Try to earn instead of. I do know both of you are having crazy ideas, and we can buy this, and we can even more decorate, or we can even more do that, or maybe even go to a certain seminars to have more certificates and blah, blah, blah. But you don't need that, because guys are saying, oh, slow down, you know, like try actually earning more instead of going all over the place. And also you have to trust the seasons, which unfortunately, yes, she is your soul family. You literally are having the card driving in this one, but she is in the middle of Saturn return, not even the middle, she's in the beginning. And you gotta understand that unfortunately, now majority of stuff is going to be up to you. So that could be a problem. And guys are saying, try to find people to introduce this business of yours to other people who can be also partners, maybe not business partners, maybe like a mecenas, mentors, you know, those people that just want to invest in your business ideas, because you are going to strain yourself. She is not going to be able, according to this card, to help you much, at least not in this year. This is all about trusting that this had needed to happen like this, in like possibility that this is going to get you both to grow, and not like in healing terms, but like in terms of I am my own boss. And also your business will grow, but both of you needs to pray more to the unseen help, to your guides, let's say. And also you need to see, or her, whoever, but I'm trusting more your abilities right now, because you are outside of the curtain because of the Saturn return, right? You gotta find the third, maybe even the fourth person, or like someone that wants to invest. How you say that? Sponsorship. Because your ideas are great, but they do need sureness of the soil, like to be grounded, to be more grounded, to be more practical even. And that is why your guides are saying, she could be maybe, no, actually, she's for the yoga and meditation, because you've got the Holy Grail for her. For you is like all about death and rebirth. You can guide some people through shadow work. You can be like a coach for shadow work. You can do something that is about Saturn return, like helping people to transition, like a death doula. But also don't forget about inner child. Your inner child is so important in terms of you need to teach that, to like spread the message all over the community, the importance of inner joy, of tending to your inner child, etc. But also you need to establish boundaries, like I am not your mother, I am your equal, like business partner. So this needs to look like we are half, or we are having an agreement, or we are, I don't know, we are looking towards same direction, and not like in different directions. Because guys are showing me that for some reason, both of you are looking into the same, but you're looking into the Paris and she's looking into the London, if that makes sense. And both of you needs to like somehow become a little bit closer than that. So basically, finding someone to sponsor or to be together with you, you need to establish more of inner child courses, and also this shadow Saturn return kind of thing. And you have to trust her as well, but also to understand that unfortunately she's going through her own pile of shit, and she cannot avoid it. That is what is Saturn return. Yeah. But it wasn't mistake. They are saying this is going to propel you even further than you previously imagined to be.
But how long will this take, this business with her then?
You mean how long will this shit be, or how long you will have business with her?
Yes, the second.
They are giving me 4 seasons, but I don't think this is 1 year. I do see you very long together, but like always changing something. So it's not going to be always the same. Maybe you are going to be for some time 50-50, and then it's going to be like a different modality. Maybe you are not going even to be in the same countries always, but it's going to be very flowy, very divine feminine in essence, not that much of a masculine with a straight order and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically you have to, first thing first, be to establish, to announce new part of Saturn return services and inner child course, or inner child group, or something like that. Maybe inner child yoga. I mean, I don't know. Both of you could do crazy stuff and like come up with a crazy new ideas, but it has to be something with inner child as well, with joy, like maybe art classes, maybe dance classes, maybe something crazy that no one ever think about.
Yes, because we also bought things for art therapy and stuff like that.
I love that. See, the cards are confirming. Oh my God.
Yeah, the problem is that I'm exhausted and I do need support too. So I just don't know how I will manage to do that.
Cards are saying announce it. But first talk with her, of course, not without her knowing about it. But like, you are not here to strain yourself, and you are not here to be the only one in charge. Everyone needs to be included, and everyone needs to contribute, and everyone needs to give something, even if that is just an idea.
And she's trying, and she has like some clients of hers and stuff like that. But we'll see.
Maybe even showing yourself more on TikTok. For some reason, silly TikTok videos, inner child silly videos, stuff like that.
Yes.
There should be more of that.
Also work with international clients, so at least in TikTok I will speak English, and maybe they will see.
And do more of that, like movements of the body, how to release something through the body, by dancing, by, I don't know, doing this and that, like stuff like that.
I have also fun doing those dancing.
Yeah, I know. Where is my cat? My cat is somewhere, but I cannot see him. No. Where is the fucking
Where is he?
I don't know. I was going all over the place. I cannot see him. I don't know. He probably went maybe upstairs. Who knows, right? Oh my God. Do you have more questions?
No, it's okay. Finish.
That is it.
And then we have 1 more hour to be fresh for the live. But so overall, like, everything can happen in this year if I slow down and take care of my body.
Exactly. Yeah, you put it into the one sentence. So it's like the more you are entertaining yourself, yes, that's the word, entertain yourself. The more you are entertained by yourself, the more you are going on a little adventure with yourself, the more adventures and other people that want to entertain will come to you. They will feel the call. That's how you are calling them in.
Look at them. They are like mustaches.
See, your inner child is crazy. That's why I love her. That is what she is. This is her essence, sentence. Essence.
Like that, you know, like this.
Yeah. Like a Salvador Dali. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to end the recording here. Thank you for letting me read for you, and have a
1 hour and 20 minutes, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.